This video contains topics that may include drug and alcohol use, self-harm, and suicidal thoughts. Viewer discretion is advised. I'm Heather Fisher, intervention expert and addiction specialist. In this episode of Heather Helps, I will explain how to set a boundary during an intervention. Addiction can't happen without the help of other people. A person in active addiction needs standbys in order to keep their addiction active. Most of the time, those standbys are family, friends, and coworkers. Whether it's protecting and providing for them or covering up and cleaning up after them, these actions are never helpful. They're harmful because they support the addiction. An intervention doesn't support the addiction. It does just the opposite. It only supports the recovery. An intervention helps family, friends, and coworkers by recognizing their strengths. You can find more information about the 4 biggest reasons to plan an intervention in my video with the same title, The 4 Biggest Reasons to Plan an Intervention, and on my website at heatherfisher.com. So how do you support the recovery without supporting the addiction, you ask? An intervention interrupts dangerous behavior by removing harmful help and replacing it with helpful help. It means no more doing anything that makes it easy for the addicted person to stay in active addiction. What is harmful help? It's begging, bargaining, and bailing out. It's protecting them from the hard falls. It's pretending that the problem isn't as bad as it is. It's preventing them from experiencing their own life struggles. It's also paying their expenses, so extra money that they have can be used to fund their addiction. Living expenses, school expenses, car expenses, phone, credit cards, even legal expenses when they get into trouble. Why does harmful help happen? Well, there are several hidden reasons why harmful help happens. Maybe it's a hidden way to feel important and valued. Maybe it's a hidden desire to be a best friend to the addicted person instead of a parent or an employer. Maybe it's a hidden way to make up for past parenting failures. Or a hidden way to compete to be the better parent. The biggest reason people give harmful help is because the addicted person intentionally targets the easiest people to manipulate. Family, friends, and coworkers feel used and abused by the addicted person, and rightfully so, they are. The harmful helper either keeps their anger hidden quietly or explodes, then has an overwhelming fear of rejection. Let's admit it, it's always easier to say yes than it is to say no. It avoids arguments, and it gives the harmful helper a comfortable but false sense of control. Harmful help is life-threatening to an addicted person and requires an interruption. What does that mean? It means that anger from the addicted person's manipulations can be used as a force for good. You can say no to the addicted person's manipulations and change things for the better. Setting a boundary sounds simple, but it's not easy at all. Interrupting harmful help means saying, I will no longer play a part in your plan to kill yourself. It means saying you're making a choice, and so am I. I'm no longer supporting your addiction. From now on, I will only support your recovery. By offering solutions of rehab, the helpful helper can rest in knowing they're doing the right thing. Doing the right thing doesn't always feel good. When family, friends, and coworkers change from supporting the addiction will change too. In this episode of Heather Helps, we covered how to set a boundary during an intervention. If you found this information helpful and you want to move forward with an intervention, then schedule a call. It's free. My contact information is located on my website, heatherfisher.com. There are 20 videos in the Heather Helps Intervention series. Some of the topics include planning a professional intervention versus winging it, mental health intervention, and full family intervention. Thanks for watching this episode of Heather Helps, an affiliation of the Recovery Report and Heather Fisher Recovery Services, leading the way from rock bottom to rock solid.